Relationships Across Difference started 3 years ago when we held the first conference at Wharton. I think that the key underlying goal is learning. How do we learn how to work together better? How do we learn how to bridge the differences and the divides that exist in our organizations? And what are the important strategies that help people to overcome these differences, help them to create synergy?
The three big themes for us this year are focused on voice, polarization, as well as how to leverage relationships for personal growth. One of the things that we discussed in the conference, like how important framing is. So when reaching across differences, when trying to connect with people who come from a very different background or are ideologically very distant, how we frame things plays a huge role, because we can either invite people for a conversation or we can shut them out.
If we think about INSEAD's missions of bringing together people, culture, and ideas, and you think about how do you do that? And how do you do that in a world that's more fractured, where people, institutions, countries are pushing apart? You bridge that through relationships. So when we think about creating these bridges, and when you think about establishing relationships and doing that across differences, that's exactly what we exist for, and that's why it's so meaningful for us to be hosting this conference.
This is just such a tremendous opportunity in a world that has so many divides and so many differences, that we can think about what are the solutions? How do we bridge those differences? How do we think across divides to create really a better place, both in organizations and the world?